Luke chapter 12, obsession. That's right, obsession, the bad word, obsession. Look, it's not a disease, it's not a bad word, it's not a negative label. What I want you to get out of this chapter is being obsessed is a gift. It's a muscle you want to develop. It is actually something all geniuses, the phenoms, the super successful know that you have to be obsessed. Look, obsessed is the domination, by definition, is the domination of one's thoughts or feelings by some persistent idea, some image, or some desire. It doesn't have to be the obsessive relationship or an addiction. It doesn't have to be something negative where it's destructive. What about the obsession that's positive? Persistent idea, image, desire. I've always wanted to be successful. I've always wanted to be famous. I've always wanted to help a lot of people. I've been obsessed with it. And because I was obsessed, because I had this fanatical desire to do something important and to help a lot of people, people labeled me like I had some kind of disease. I'm seriously, people are like, you got OCD, ADDD, AB Baba, Duda Dada. I'm like, I don't even know what you're talking about, dude. I am obsessed with a mission, okay? I am on purpose. I am obsessed with helping lots of people. I want 7 billion people to know me. I want to be the greatest salesperson in my space. Then when I became a sales trainer, I want to be the best sales trainer in the world. I am obsessed with it. Okay? I am fanatical about success so that the world knows where I'm at, where my commitment is, where I put it out there so I don't compromise and go away. Because let's face it, lots of people out there have great ideas. A lot of people get inspiration for a moment. They walk on fire for a week.
And then on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, they've already compromised. They've gone away. They've given up. Why? Because it wasn't obsession. It wasn't in their bone marrow. It wasn't as their central purpose, part of their spirit to make something happen. You know, it's very interesting that the people that have labeled me obsessed, the ones that said you got a problem, labeled it as a deficit as opposed to a gift. What I've done in my life compared to what they've done is like not even, you couldn't even talk about them in the same world. In fact, when I go home and I have some of those people that labeled me, teachers, priests, even family, people that love me, dude, you got a problem, bro. You got a problem. You got to back off. You got to chill out, okay? You got to bring it down. All those people, you know what they say about me now? Man, I always knew you were gonna make it. Always knew. Really? You always knew when you were freaking labeling me with everybody that I had a problem. Now you're saying I had a gift. Yeah, well, you know what? That's what I want you to know in this chapter. You got a gift, folks, okay? If you can somehow take this gift that you have, this little chunk of coal, to find a little diamond in it, and then polish it off and turn it into a freaking perfect, something freaking giant diamond of obsession. Look, you need to be obsessed. Okay, you want to get the diamond? You want to find the gold? You better be obsessed with it. You better be obsessed with getting everything you can out of there, okay? And then knowing, cash out time. Let's get out, okay? Let's go move on to another obsession. So that you keep creating with an excitement. Look around you in life. People are walking around like this. People being paid big money, walking around like this. People that have made millions, walking around like, oh my God, playing golf 5 days a week, have it all, belong to the country club, doing the yacht scene. Because they lost their obsession, man. Obsession's like a fire. You want to build it so big. You want to build it so big that it can't go out in you. And I want to build it so big and get it to never go out in me that I hustle so hard, that I'm creative, that I find solutions, that I'm at it all the time, that people start to admire me rather than label me. It takes a little person to label. It takes a little person to criticize. It takes a little person to find fault. Okay? It takes a big person. I just spent some time with a billionaire. He never said slow down to me. Okay? I know a guy that's selling his company right now for $4 billion. I know another guy just sold his company for $21 billion. Neither one of those guys said I had a problem. You know what they said? Man, I wish I could find more people like you, dude. You're interesting, man. I just met with a major TV celebrity in Atlanta, okay? Guy does, I don't know, probably $30 million a year in salaries. He didn't say slow down, do less. Who says to you not to be obsessed? Okay? Your mommy? Daddy? Brothers? Sisters? Who? People that have given up. It's always the same group of people. Man, you work too hard. Dude, I'm obsessed. Why are you working on the weekends? I'm obsessed. Why do you work on Christmas and Easter and at night and on the weekends and on... I'm obsessed, dude. You're not. Okay? Why are you labeling me? Why don't you label yourself? You know why? Because they can't say, hey, Grant, I quit. I gave up. I settled. They can't do it because they're not responsible. So they don't look at themselves. They look at you. Okay? It's really an inverted form of admiration. It's really an inverted form of admiration when somebody says, you're obsessed. You do too much. You work too hard. It's an inverted, aberrated form of aberration. Look, you got to keep adding wood or the fire goes out, right? Basic rule. Keep adding wood or the fire goes out. Okay? For a 10x reality, for you to have a 10x reality, you got to be obsessed. For a 10x reality, you have to follow up every action with an obsession, not just another action. You understand? Guys, like, the call doesn't go well, right? Call doesn't go well. Life becomes difficult. You have an accident, a problem, a situation, something happens that wasn't planned. You need to follow that up, not with an action. That's where you got to get obsessed. I need you to see it through with an obsession. The sale doesn't take place. You got to become obsessed about making that sale. Oh no, you have to have this. Okay? I'm coming to see you tonight. Grant, it's 10:30 at night. I'm coming! Who would do that? Only an obsessed person with the girl, the guy, the marriage, the successful marriage, the kids that you want to be super educated. Look, it takes energy. It takes a lot of energy. You guys are tired? When are you going to get tired of failing? When everybody says, I'm so tired. Tired of what? Okay? Tired of failing. Because when you start winning and succeeding and obsessed with the next thing, you're not going to tire out. See, this is what everybody tells me. Man, how do you do so much? Bro, it's not that I'm doing so much. It's that you do so little. The reason you think I do a lot is because you're not doing nothing. You can do way more than you can do, okay? You got to get obsessed, though, to do it. To find that thing, man. To find that thing in your belly. To find that missing thing. You got to get freaking like, I got to have it. Most people make only enough effort for it to feel like work. Feels like work, man, because you dig a couple, and you dig a little bit, and you dig, and you dig, and you get dirty, and you sweaty, and you're like, damn, I'm tired. You're not getting deep enough, man. You're not getting enough done for it to feel like a mission that was completed. I do this in everything in my life, okay? You come into my home, and you're going to say, hey, man, the guy's got a compulsive disorder. Why? I got an obsessive compulsive disorder. Why? Because I took food out of my refrigerator. I took it to the other side. I juiced ginger, mango, peaches, that much ginger, right? Watermelon, kale, arugula. I mean, everything you can put in this drink, I put in it. Dude, it's a freaking Mac Daddy Killer 10X obsessed drink. I drink the thing, it lights my system up. You with me? You feeling what I'm putting out? Now watch, I'm not done with the story. All the stuff is left out, okay? The machine needs to be cleaned. I take the time to clean it because I'm not going to bed with all this stuff out, okay? I'm not going to the next act. I'm like, baby, I got to clean it up. A friend of hers says, oh, he's got OCD. What's that? Oh, what's OCD? Is that a compliment? Oh, you compliment me? Okay. No, obsessive compulsive disorder. Oh, really? What's your kitchen look like? You know, you quit on your kitchen. I don't quit on mine. I started a task, I'm going to finish. I am obsessed with completing a transaction. How's that a bad thing? It's crazy what people are saying to you, man. So I go clean my machine out, then I pick all the stuff up, I put it back. Oh, by the way, it's all in little containers, perfectly laid out, labeled in the refrigerator. Makes me look like a fruitcake, a whack job, right? I like order, man. I like order, you understand? Ladies and gentlemen, do you like order? Because if you don't like order, what are you saying? You like disorder. Okay? You don't like control? I love control. I am obsessed with control. The person who says I'm a control freak has given up on control. Okay? I didn't say that in this chapter. I didn't say it in the chapter. You know what? Because most people can't read this. They got to hear this. If you become obsessed with an idea, a purpose, a goal, cleaning up your kitchen, your kids, your wife, your marriage, your money, okay? Woo! Woo! It's gonna be good, baby. It's gonna be good. Just imagine waking up every day freaking, wow! Once your body wakes up, wow, I can't wait to go get this. You show me one person on this planet, anywhere, for the last 2,000 years, that we both know their name. You show me one person. One person. You show me any one person on this planet that me and you both know, and I'll show you a person that was obsessed. Okay, this chapter is crazy. Okay, look, just tear this chapter out. Tear it out. Okay, eat it if you need to. Throw it in your mouth. Do a video of you eating this thing. That's how freaking obsessed you are. It's not the only time you ate paper. Come on, man. How obsessed are you to get attention for your brand, to grow your brand, to grow your company, to grow your family, to get your finances right? Look, I have not always been as obsessed as I am today. I am more obsessed. I try to build on my obsessions every year to outdo last year and the year before. Look, children are wonderful examples of an inherent, beautiful, God-given gift at being obsessed. They're obsessed with their dolls. The boys are obsessed with their trains. Look, it's cool, man. It's a cool thing, right? They freaking love it, look at it, observe it, right? My little daughter wants a violin. She's 4 years old. I want a violin. She's obsessed with it, loves it, plays with it, sleeps with it. What if people weren't obsessed, man, how would they ever get great at something? What if the world viewed your obsessions as unwavering passion, as an undying commitment, as a bonfire-like desire to succeed? What if people actually viewed people that were obsessed as geniuses rather than sick? See, once the obsessed succeed, it's interesting. Once the successful or the obsessive become successful, they're not labeled anymore as whack jobs. What are they labeled as? Geniuses. Look, you got this genius in you, folks, but you got it. You, sir, you, ma'am, you paying attention to me right now as though I'm talking to you, just to you. Okay, so you got it, don't you? You got it. You have it. You have it now. Now I'm trying to wake it up. I'm trying to acknowledge it. I'm trying to acknowledge it, and I want to just grow it now. And I want you to do that. So you need to make a list of people in your life. You need to say, hey, dude, quit labeling me, okay? Or I'm gonna label you gone. Okay, really. Okay, you saying I'm obsessed means you're not. You're not obsessed about anything? Nothing? Okay, when did you give up on it? Would the obsessed that become geniuses, the Jobs, the Jesuses, the Mother Teresas, the Oprahs, I mean, who? I mean, the list goes on and on, right? Would we even know them if they weren't obsessed? Look, making a goal too small, making a goal too tiny, will not allow you to gather the right fuel. You'll never be obsessed with it. Who's obsessed with their job? Nobody. Who's obsessed with their career? More people, right? Nothing great will ever happen without someone becoming obsessed with the concept. You first, them second, and then the world. Get obsessed and defend your right to be obsessed.